Okay, so it looks like we got jungle. In my opinion, right now, Master Yi just has to be a must ban. He just gets way too strong in the late game. Other heroes like, Rangar, or Kha'Zix, or V, or Lee Sin, they have pretty good mid-game spikes and stuff. Master Yi's just too strong in the late game, so that's why I'm banning him. I'm probably gonna look to go Dr. Mundo. I'll actually switch with the top lane. If you can, always try to switch with the top lane because they are the easiest position to counter. They get counter-picked the most. So it's probably going to be a Gragas. Mundo fights pretty good in the Gragas. He fights pretty good into everybody that isn't named. Everybody that is named Vayne or Yi. Because you can just build so much health on him. Quick look at the runes. Probably gonna change Grandparents him out for weakness. Conditioning's really nice. You get some more armor. Instead of weakness, I could go Gathering Storm, but weakness is gonna give that 5% damage on the slow, and the cleaver is a slow, so it's gonna make me pretty strong in the early game and the end game versus Gathering Storm, which is just strong at 15 plus minutes. So I actually have Aurelia in the jungle, which is also okay because Mundo fights good into everybody on their team. The biggest thing I have to worry about is the crits from the Jhin, or maybe if Akshan builds Bork, but even then probably not. Also have some good healing on my team, lots of damage. Gragas is the closest thing to another front line because Yasuo is going to build pure damage. Would like some more frontline, but I'll just have to suffice. So one thing that I love to do, particularly if
you are on the mirrored side of the map.
Red is on top, which it is I love to go for an early invade. It doesn't look like it looks like Graves is coming though, so probably not going to do the early invade. I am going to avoid his blue buff. That way, if I finish taking the red buff and I see him rotate over or something, I will be able to walk right up and get some damage. Gragas even started before I got here. I'm awesome of him. I'm gonna take this red buff fast and be able to get bottom lane really quickly. When you start cleaver, first of all, always start cleaver on him. Is the best ability on Mundo. Followed up by the AoE damage Ramsey. That's gonna help you clear rapids really quickly, which is going to turn into a really quick level 3. Follow that up. I don't see that he's not going for his blue buff yet, so I'm just going to come down here and take the little crystal orbs. I'm going for that's what I came in. Crystal lock bones. This is going to get me my level 3. But then I'll probably look to gank mid lane or gank the bot lane. Doesn't look like it's gonna be much of him. Scuttle is up. So I'm gonna take it. The jungler still hasn't come to take their blue buff, which means that I'm going to take it myself. Enemy slain. actually give it to my Dave here. Because I have one bluff I can go take. Unless he's here himself.
Top turret is under attack.
Experienced a little bit of lag. Lag spikes happen sometimes in Wild Rift right now. So that's just something to keep in mind. So I'll be coming over here to take my blue buff now. These guys are taking it. Wow, they're really behind. Oh, not too bad actually. I am about to be a whole level ahead of her and be taking the second river scuttle. So for the first part of Mundo, you can take early fights. She's actually rotating to the bot lane right now. Bottom lane. Oh, to the mid lane. Okay, well that means I can easily just walk up there and hop on this guy.
Slain an enemy.
I can ult and turn around and do really well. It's awesome. Not gonna quite be able to get a kill there, but Mundo has the health and sustain to keep on pushing this. So now I'm gonna go back and take my red buff again. Remember, always farm. The big trap on jungler is really trying to get kills, and be much more effective in the mid and late game if you guys farm it and be ready. So I'm probably going to take this and put up the dragon. Dragon's coming up, and I already have a kill lead. Actually, I think I'll be able to get backing before. There's no way that they take it before I get up there, so it's not a risk right now. So coming up here, I'm going to take a look at the situation. Really goes right there, so I'm actually going to be coming up here.
Top turret is under attack. Ally slain.
Oh well, she retreated out. Still just looking at who Mundo goes this way. Come up here to the bush. Since they not have that bush created. Just some place damage, I'll try to get them zoned out and they just really compress dragon. Now their gym is back. The score isn't too bad. Call for it. Y'all swear that as well. Think he's trying to pass kill really quick. I'm going to hit the reset dragon. And at this point, I'm out of this thing. I'm going to take down to my bottom jungler. Well, Lilia is right here. I was almost out of there. It's a shame that I couldn't dodge that skill shot. It came in pretty quick, and I'm gonna go straight for the gargoyles and get that movement speed. Right now, nobody really on their team has any boots, so I'll be looking to hopefully pick up a kill before some of them do get boots. But first, I need to go take my farm.
Rampage.
Always need to take your farm.
Double kill. Unstoppable.
And we're here to then get kills. looks like he's over here trying to contest Scudder. I'm gonna be rotating over there as soon as I'm done. For the most part, I should just be able to walk in here.
The enemy team has stolen the Rift Area.
Really shame that they got that kill right there. I didn't think that they could. I don't know why he's hitting Smite. Oh, no, that was from Smite. I don't know what he hit him with.
Attack this champion. Bottom turret is under attack.
I can fight him pretty effectively.
Turret lost. On my way. On my way. Bottom turret is under attack.
Your AoE damage. Not that.
Top turret is under attack.
Damage aura is bad. It's just. I end up dying there. I was trying to rotate all the way through and get there before the tower got too low. Couldn't do it. But it will be alright. Got them pretty low and a lot easier to gank. During the later stages of the game, when people got a ton of sustain, you can't really get a full away with making plays like that. You pretty much have to get a kill where it means nothing. But in the early stages of the game, where HP, regen, and sustain is a lot lower, you can definitely get away with that. So coming from here, at this point in the game, the only thing that you see using your Smite for is your buffs and your epic monsters.
Turret destroyed.
So looking here, I'm probably gonna be ready to take this next dragon again. So right now, I'm basically gonna be scanning through the jungle, trying to get a pick off, like on this Blitzcrank right here. And that's going to make taking that much easier. I'm also going to stay and take this red buff, just because you can heal, and that I want until we can test it. So we're going to be able to take dragon this time. So there's the other one. So I had to use some flash and go with
You
some
have
fight.
slain an enemy.
That's still going to be an easy kill. And now I'm actually looking at this guy. I guess this Graves is putting the dragon on, so so now I'm coming over here and getting ready to use this Smite. So, obviously the health and all.
Has slain the dragon.
And we're gonna go right into Scudder. So looking now, I'm gonna need to go and take my own red, even though I have theirs. Yeah, I already have the red buff, but yeah, I'll probably give it to Yasuo just because I don't need it as much. But it's still important to get that format, even if it is for my Yasuo and not for me. That's overall more gold on the team. So right here, I'm just looking to learn some cleavers. I got hopped on, so I have guardrails and ult. Again, I can kite these guys for a while, kind of pull them in to more of a team play, and then come back and win the kill after they're going around the abilities. As you see, once Mundo catches up to you, Mundo does not stop. His excessive cleaver throws on the super low cooldown, and ridiculous health bar and sustain, and that he can just walk at you forever. So after I finish stealing the blue buff, I'm gonna go back to base. and go ahead and buy my spirit message. And then I'm gonna start working on the gen's not an issue yet, so I can go straight into more mogs and then follow up Rudens. Or actually, yeah, I'm gonna go straight into more mogs and follow up with Rudens because the more mogs is gonna increase my damage from my Sunfire and from my Aura here. Rudens would be something I'd rush maybe if the gym was a little bit more fed, but his damage right now isn't really too annoying to deal with.
Shut down.
And more mobs that health out of players, they're gonna be kind of
dominating. Double kill.
So now I'm gonna
turret is under attack. You are on a killing spree.
I'm gonna come up over here and team fight to help set up Baron. If we don't get a big team fight that allows us to take Baron, then we're just looking for a rotation. I'm gonna come around here. Mundo, one of the best tower diving champs in the game. Right next to probably a really fed Nasus or Malphite. But that's how you get yourself a little ranked dub. I believe I'm a Plat 3 or Plat 4 right now. So, let me know what y'all think.